DepthMachina has finally been released. This add-on lets you use zero-shot depth estimation technologies like DepthMachina and MoGe-2, which allows you to generate a mesh or a point cloud that you can use as a base for your projects. Before we start the installation, it's important to note that these tools are VRAM-hungry, so make sure you have a powerful enough GPU and plenty of free space on your system drive. In my case, the generation was done on an RTX 2060 with 6 GB of VRAM. If everything looks good, let's proceed with the installation. Download the add-on using any of the links in the description, GitHub or Patreon. Drag the archive into the viewport. In the Side N panel, select the DepthMachina tab. On the first install, you'll be prompted to install the dependencies required for the add-on to work, so make sure Blender has internet access. Be patient since each step may take quite a while depending on your internet speed. After installing the Core Dependencies, you'll see the available modules which also need to be installed the first time you use them. You don't have to install both neural networks, you can install only the one you plan to use. Also, in the add-on settings, you can permanently disable the network you don't need, so it won't show up in the panel. Once the dependencies are installed, you can start generating. We'll use MoGe-2 for generation. Select the folder the images will be taken from if you want to work in batch mode. Select the image you want to work with. Choose Mesh and click Generate. Generation can take up to several minutes depending on your GPU's performance. The camera adjusts to the size of the last generated image. Keep this in mind if your batch includes images with different aspect ratios. If you switch to shading mode, you'll see that materials are already applied. In the same way, you can generate a point cloud. Use third-party add-ons for colored point cloud display since Blender doesn't support this option by default. Now let's try DepthMachina. It's important to emphasize that the result isn't always as good as you might want. It depends on the source image and the training data the networks were trained on. In my experience, MoGe-2 more often gives a more accurate result, but your mileage may vary. Happy blending!